William Hunt Savile sponsors the Trilby Tour. The perfect gentleman's playground.
Well, that was great, William. Where's next?
Dalmahoy.
Dalmahoy, that's Edinburgh, isn't it?
Okay.
So from Hertfordshire to Scotland, in this, how long is that going to take?
400 miles, 12 hours?
12 hours?
13.
I'll tell you what, I'm going in the back of this for a kip.
Aye, Captain.
And you can stop that.
This week, the Trilby Tour returns to Scotland and the bonny broad fairways of Dalmahoy near Edinburgh to discover who will be wee sleeked cowering timbrous beasties and who will be the great chieftain o' the puddin' race. Now, let's see whose best laid plans will gang aft the glade. Coming up, afore you go, we'll see all the best of the play from our day in the straths and green valleys below. There's a panic in thy priesty during the four-man, three-hole playoff to find our Scottish champ. And then we discover who ended up among the picnic tables in Rogue's Gallery. We have Laird William Hunt making acquaintances old and new on the first tee. But now, here's your commentator, Monarch of the Glen, Rob McLee.
Thanks, Mac. Yes, we're at beautiful Dalmahoy, James Braid's finest work, 7,475 yards. It's a big old golf course off the back pegs. No doubt about that. First time it's been a venue on the Trilby Tour. Let's get to William. He's got company.
Thanks, Rob. I'm here with Colin. And Colin, 2 handicap.
Yeah.
You're a good player.
Allegedly.
What will be the difference this time? Because you didn't quite make it last time, did you?
No, made the four-man playoff via the shootout and just came up a bit short, especially at the first at Murray's Hall. Great to be back in Scotland.
So you fancy yourself today?
You have to. You're turning up here to play and to play well, and nobody turns up deliberately to play badly. So you have to sort of think, it's a chance.
So you come here to win?
We're always here to win. Not here to come second. Second's first loser.
Colin, play well.
Cheers, William. Thank you very much.
Well, he's used to it. It's his 4th Trilby Tour event. Plays at Murrayfield Golf Club, famous for other reasons. Murrayfield anyway. And that one not finding the fairway. But he's off. That's the great thing. He's off and running. Let's get down to the tee. Williams busy again.
Thanks, Rob. I'm here with the Llewellyn boys, Rocky and Father. How would it feel today if one of you were to win? You've seen him win many times. How would you feel if your dad won today?
I'd be proud. I'm hoping that his main objective today is to get top 10 and get to St Pierre, as both of our objectives are. Yeah, it'd be great to see him win something. I'd be backing him all the way.
And if your dad was there level with you, neck and neck on that final 4, would you back off and let him win?
No,
or?
Absolutely not. No chance.
Same question to you, Ron.
No way.
No?
No.
So this is all about alpha male for the Llewellyn household?
Correct.
Yeah?
Yes, certainly is. I'm going to go out first time in the Trilby Tour, which is a great event. I'm going out there to get in the top 10, do my best, and if my best ain't good enough, I should be happy with that.
Last question for you two guys. Who's going to come out top between you?
Me.
Well, here is Llewellyn Senior, 21 handicapper. Has to play off 18 in the Trilby Tour, so he gets 14 shots. And that's pretty tasty. Very good indeed. Nice swipe. Now, see if you remember this. This was from St Pierre in 2013. Wilf Gibbons. He won the Rogues Gallery Worst Shot of the Year for this attempt. Worth a little refresher. Ah, yes. Yes, it's still as funny now as it was 1 year ago. He's on the first with William.
Thanks, Rob. I'm here with Wilf Gibbons. Trick shot, well, not really trick shot, is it? Worst shot in Trilby Tour history.
Best of the worst.
That's a good way of putting it. Now, how have you enjoyed your year as being the best of the worst of the Trilby Tour?
I have had so much Mickey taken out of me at the club. It's been fantastic.
Okay.
So many people have watched it. It's brilliant.
You were out Christmas Eve. It's a big show.
Yeah, I know. I realise that.
The best viewing figures we got all year, I think. I think it's down to you.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Well, from that shot, I mean, what was the inspiration for that, for trying that one?
William, it was actually Jean van der Velde. I'd seen him do it on the telly. I thought, I can do that.
Yeah, but it didn't work for him. It was a disaster for him.
It was a disaster for me as well.
That about just sums it up.
Well, here is Wilf. Clean slate. Some natty legwork. 6 handicapper. Plays at Great Yarmouth Golf Club in Norfolk. That won't feature in this year's Rogues Gallery. That's all right.
Dean, on your 4th Trilby Tour?
4th Trilby Tour, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Could have done with the weather like yesterday, but...
Okay, the weather will come. The weather will come.
Will come better.
Now, your 4th go.
Yeah.
You've not really featured.
No.
So you've got lots of experience of not featuring.
I want to feature this year.
Is it going to be new today? What's going to be new?
Oh, just go for everything.
Really?
Just go for it. Yeah, that's what it's for. Go for it. Pull it close and try and get the putts in.
Good man. Play well.
So, thanks very much.
That is a flawless plan. And that's quite a healthy biff, that one. Staying in here a long time. Is it down the fairway? It is. It's a crackerjack. All done. William's talking to David Big Dog Hughes. Let's hear from them.
Thanks, Rob. I'm here with Big Dog Hughes. Big Dog, what's the difference? What's the difference this year?
It's not just golf, it's Trilby golf.
Okay.
The difference this year is 4th time. It's Scotland, it's the championship of Scotland. I'm playing for my granddad, Bob Dornan.
Okay.
Scottish professional champion 1932.
Who will be King of Scotland today?
David Big Dog Hughes.
Come on, son.
You heard it here.
Here is the big dog with the big dog. Not sure you can win the Trilby Tour in a pink Trilby. And clapping. Got some support down there. That's down the right. Oh no, that's in the horror stuff. The trees and the broom grass.
Chris, we saw you last year at St Pierre.
Yeah.
Your preparation wasn't quite the best, was it?
No, definitely not. Well,
talk us through it.
Well, sun was shining, played the practice room well. The occasion got me.
And what happened then?
A few of the grandfather's cough medicine.
Okay.
That was us.
So the shaky hands of the tee were not only nerves?
No. Came 4th last, 2 DQs.
Oh.
So
4th last, so yeah, technically 4th last, yeah, but 2nd last.
Yeah.
So we're hoping for better this year.
Pick top 10 now.
Okay.
Pick top 10, but
it's time for top 10.
Top 4 in mind.
But if you don't want to be a crybaby. Here's the tee shot. And for Chris, it's slightly pushed, and that's all right. No damage done. So let's get out onto the golf course and see what some of the other players are up to. David Hill. He's from East Lothian. 7 handicapper at the 4th, par 3. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. 20 feet right the hole. Birdie opportunity. Ahead to 10, the par 5. You turn for home. You got a chance to make a birdie. This is the 3rd for Paul Larter. Well, that's okay. He's putting. First time on the Trilby Tour. Comes from near Livingston. Plays at Pumferston Golf Club. Thomas Greer, another player representing Scotland. That looks to be bunkered for Thomas. Final hole for Wilf Gibbons. 27 points so far. It is a par 5. This is 4th shot. It's not going to be good enough, that amount of points for Wilf. Whitecoat Golf Club's David Hill. Birdie putt at the 4th, par 3. What a tee shot. Straight in the cup is what he wants. Oh, he just had to hit it. Just needed a touch more. Thomas Greer, who plays off 6. Almost 30 years of age, and plenty of spin from there. He's up and at him, is Thomas. To the par 5 10th. And Paul Larter. Not seeing too many putts being holed at the minute. Last putt for Wilf Gibbons, and it's in. Well, no disgrace and no entry into the Rogues Gallery this time, but it's a DNQ. Ta-ta for now, Wilf. 30 points. That won't be good enough around Dalmahoy. Thomas Greer. Par putt at 12. Just slipping away. You could see his annoyance. Max Buchan. Now back and through, and with the ball above his feet, managing to move it towards the flag. Gets a good bounce, and that's just a little shy. Almost excellent. Hidden behind those trees is Colin Brown. 20 points after 13 holes. That's just a little bit behind the 8 ball. Plenty of Trilby Tour experience. This is his 4th time. Glove off. Got the feel in the fingers, you see. Feels all in the fingers. To David Big Dog Hughes. Fancied his chances at the start of the day and hasn't got the points total to merit his confidence. At 10, the par 5. Birdie chip for Buchan. And just running on that little awkward distance past. 20 points for Brown. We saw his approach. This is the birdie putt from miles away. It's a DNQ. Or didn't he qualify? If you're Scottish. Never mind, he's had a great day. Look at the faces. That's what it's about, the Trilby Tour. Having a bit of fun. Now Buchan's par putt at 10. No, it's not one of your best. It's not. Well, David Big Dog Hughes playing for his granddad, the 1932 professional champion of Scotland, Bob Doran. And if he's watching from above, he won't be impressed with that total of 28 points. Okay, William's got another guest. He's got the reigning champion of Yorkshire.
Thanks, Rob. I'm here with Paul Rogers, reigning champion of Yorkshire. Handicaps took a bit of a battering, I believe.
Yeah, taking a couple of shots off the...
well, winning will do that for you.
I know, but game's on. It's all right at the minute, so hopefully we can get round in a good score and be there in the top 4, hopefully, but we'll see.
So how's your year been as Yorkshire champion?
Not bad at all, not bad at all. Bit of respect from all the club members, bit of a shock, I think, really, but yeah, all in all, I've enjoyed it.
Good man, play well.
Oh, well, cheers.
And you know, if you're a champion, you just can't wait for next season's Trilby Tour to try and do it again. This is Rogers off the first, and his adoring fans just lapping it up. Look at that, sprinting its way down the fairway. Well, that's everyone out on the golf course, all to play for, and we'll see that when we come back.
The perfect gentleman's playground. The perfect gentleman's playground.
Welcome back to Dalmahoy, a great place for a bit of atmosphere. That's the 18th green disappearing on the left-hand side. Then into view comes the 10th tee and then the first tee. So lots of natural meeting places right around the clubhouse to see how they're doing at the start, the middle and the end of their rounds. So out to the course to see those potential qualifiers for the final. And it's David Hill first up with his third to the par 5 18th. Just a little pitch. Good layup. Run. Keep running. Well, that's his best shot of the day. That's going to be for a gross birdie. Inverary Golf Club's Max Buchan at the 15th. Little shy of points after so many holes. And that's one of his best efforts. That's a really fine approach. That'll cheer him up. Ahead to Rogers at the par 3. He's bunkered 17, 29 points. Long splash shot. Steady. Max Buchan's birdie attempt at 15. It's just one of those days. It just hasn't happened for Max. Guy Stoker, 27 points, 3 holes to go. Big finish. He could still make 36 points. Needs a beauty here, though. Does the 8 handicapper. Needs to release and run. Come on, it's trying. Caddy trying to stay cool with a damp towel around his neck. Paul Rogers par putt at 17 to get to 31 points. Nope. So shot dropped. Ahead to David Hill on his last hole. Beautiful approach, we saw that. This is the putt for the birdie. And putt to match. 33 points. Leader in the clubhouse. It's a big golf course, this Dalmahoy. Points total might not be so low to get in. Stoker's third at 16. It'll flop up onto the edge. A bit of grip. Stay there. Work to be done. Ahead to the last second for Buchan. Having a smash at this one, the par 5. It's got over all the rubbish. It's chasing on. And that is very close to finding the front of that green. And that will be an eagle attempt coming up for the youngster. I use that word loosely. Ross is third at 16, the par 4. Out of position. Oh, and for Crybaby, that's an unfortunate bounce. That was straight left. He'll recover though, he's made of stern stuff. Third for Buchan at the 18th. Little chip and run. It's a little heavy. Steady now. Oh, it's going and running and running and running. Turns away in disgust. Can't stand it. Par putt for Stoker. Those left to righters, you have a little early peak. They never go in. They always ease off to the right-hand side. To 18 and Buchan's birdie. Slightly underwhelming, but still, despite that missed putt, 33 points. Joint clubhouse lead. Chris Ross, 25 points so far. Oh, make that 27. It's a late charge from Chris. Using that long putter. Guy Stoker's third at the par 5 18th. Got a shot here, and that is, whoa, it's shy. It's left himself a nasty one. One hole back, 17. Rocky Llewellyn. No, that's not exactly where you want to go. That one's in trouble. That's a very sticky spot. So Stoker's birdie putt with a shot. This is worth 4 points. And he gets it. 33 is the total. Joint clubhouse leader. Good work, Guy Stoker. Now this is the horror scene for Rocky Llewellyn. Can't pull any punches from here. And that's smashed over the green. It was hit and hope from there, to be honest. Very difficult spot. To that 18th and Rogers second. Now can he get this on the dance floor? Maybe. Well, he's done very well. That for an eagle for Paul Rogers. Llewellyn's third at 17. All caused from a bad tee shot. Eagle attempt for Rogers. Be leader in the clubhouse if this goes in. Well, he'll have to hold that. He did. 33 points. Yet another joint clubhouse lead for Paul Rogers. Well, Alan Tate is the head of golf at Dalmahoy. We asked him about the history of the course.
Yeah, I mean, the course dates back to 1927. The famous great James Braid, who's designed many great courses all over the world, designed the East Championship course here at Dalmahoy, as I say, in 1927. The smaller West course came a few years later, but the place is steeped in history. I mean, the old house that you can see just over my shoulder here, I mean, that's hundreds and hundreds of years old, as I say, and you know, the golf course, the championship course, has been around for a long time. So you know, it's steeped in a lot of history here at Dalmahoy, which is great. It just adds to the experience of coming. This is probably the biggest event I've had in the 5.5 years I've been at Dalmahoy. Historically, we've had some huge events here, the Solheim Cup, with the Charles Church Seniors. We've had 3 Scottish PGA Championships, all before my time. So this is probably my biggest event, and it's been a lot of hard work. It's a lot of setup, but my goodness, it'll be worth it. As I say, an event like this has been fantastic. It raises awareness for us, and it gets people out there to tell them how good Dalmahoy is and how good the Trilby Tour is. It's a no-brainer. It's just been great for everyone.
I remember Alan from his days on the European Tour, now doing a fine job at Dalmahoy. Loved by all the golfers, by the way. Here's Snee, his tee shot at 17. I want to say Smee from Peter Pan, but it's Snee. A little bounce from the front of the green. Come on, down you come. He's trying. Poor Rocky Llewellyn, just alongside the 18th and 2, 31 points. A birdie would be tasty, helping it up in the air. Down it comes. All in all, it's a wonderful effort. Snee's birdie attempt at 17. Oh, very good judgment of the pace, not to be sneezed at. Oh, that's so unlucky. 34 points despite that missed putt. The final hole for Paul Llewellyn, he leads. Hidden behind those trees and beautiful flowering trees. Cassie's third. Come on. What's he done with this? And that's going a long way away. Slightly out of position. Par putt for Snee, surely a formality. Well done. That's good work. 1 to go, and it is a par 5. Everybody fancies their chances at the last here. A big logjam on 33 points, and Cassie with a chance with a 2-putt to get to 35 points because he has a shot here. Oh, and it's one of those. In the end, he would miss it. It was a bogey 6 net par, 2 points, 34 in total. That didn't do 33s a favour at all. Well, there's a bunch of sheep just wandering around freely, following the rams. Speaking of rams, here's William Hunt.
We're back in Scotland, what's not to like? And what a venue. This is sublime. I mean, my favourite courses are the ones where you can stand there without moving your head. You can see the first, the putting green, the 18th, throw the 10th in here and throw the 9th green without moving, barely. You might have to move your eyeballs, but it's all there. So it creates a cauldron of excitement. There's so much activity going on. Alan, the main man here, just, he's like the sort of cat that's got the cream. His excitement has spread throughout the staff, spread throughout our guys, and I think everyone's having a great time. You know, if you're not here to win, you're here to enjoy, and I think everyone's had a fantastic time. Only one guy can win today. The King of Scotland, I say every time we come, will be an Englishman. We'll do what the Romans couldn't manage, come here and conquer Scotland. The marauding Southerners have come across the borders, and we'll take it home with them. Let's see what the Scots have got.
I'll tell you a little known fact. William Hunt wears saltire coloured underpants. That's all I'm saying. 13th and Greer's second. Trying to work its way onto the green, not quite. Ross is third at the par 5, the 18th. Little chip and run, cheeky one. He played it nicely. Maybe that little bit of breeze helping. Made it run on a few extra feet. Greer's third at the par 4, 13th. What's Thomas done with this? He's just slightly overhit it. Not sure what's happened to his hat, to be honest. It looks like he borrowed it off Deputy Dog. Oh, that's better. That's a very nice putt. 34 points. Another one. Death knell to the 33 pointers. Guaranteed to win worst in show Trilby hat. Greer. Par saves are important, more important than birdies sometimes. Not to be this time, but in the end, it all adds up to 34 points. Another one tied for the lead in the clubhouse. Thomas Greer off 6. Well done. Despite the hat. Sneeze third at the 18th. Little chip in, wouldn't go amiss. Up and over and just dying a little bit. Didn't release. Paul Larter in trouble at 14. 25 points to this stage, but a fast finish. And that's going to help. That was a belter. Little unlucky. Could have stopped a bit quicker. Birdie putt then for Snee. Could be huge. A lot of body movement. Tried to ease it into the cup. It hasn't happened. 35 points. New clubhouse lead for Dean Snee. This will be a magnificent save for Paul Larter. First Trilby Tour event as well. Keeping his head still, and that's rather under hit. However, he has broken par, being 36 points, 37 points. That was the highest score in regulation play. So it comes down to this. 4 men looking for 2 spots to get into the playoff. Greer, Cassie, Ross, and Llewellyn. And what about the approach of Rocky Llewellyn? All the practice that he had before this playoff certainly paid dividends. In the end, Thomas Greer not quite good enough from 34 points, but he qualifies for the World Championship final, as does Charles Cassie. He'll be there at the very end as well, at the end of the Trilby Tour for the final. So it all means this. The playoff to decide the champion of Scotland is between Paul Larter, Dean Snee, Paul Llewellyn and Christopher Ross, and we will show you that when we come back.
The perfect gentleman's playground. The perfect gentleman's playground.
We're at Dalmahoy and we're ready to find out who the champion of Scotland is going to be. A little look down one of the playoff holes. This is the 17th, par 3. Gorgeous looking hole. We'll be getting to this in a minute, but first they'll tee off at the long 16th. Braids Broist it's called. It's Stapleford to qualify for the playoff, and then it's stroke play. 4 men, 3 holes, 1 champion.
Hi, my name's Paul Larter. I'm 30-year-old. I play at Pomfreston Golf Club and I'm 16 handicap. It was a good round, and I think we got the weather right at the start. Not much wind and a little bit of rain, so it's not, you can handle one or the other. So it's now sunny and windy, so we'll see how it goes now. I just got to be sensible. I can sometimes be a bit rash in my shots, so it's just being sensible, taking the easy option. The wind's picked up, so I'm a big hitter, so we just tailoring it down a little bit and just playing it into position, hopefully.
Well, a fair scalp with the driver. Crowd like it. And he's right about that. That's long and straight. Huge puff of the cheeks.
Yeah, I'm Dean Snee. I'm 45. I play at the Northumberland club. Putting was poor, but driving and striking the ball was good. Hit the greens well, but just couldn't put. Too slow for us. But pulled it round the last back 9. So I had a good back 9 and got in there with 35 points. So I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it's just a great show. It's just good fun, you know. You meet new people. You all get dressed up. You have a bit of fun. It's just, everybody knows everybody now. William comes and shakes your hand. How you doing? As if you were seeing him last week for a beer. So it's friendly. It's good fun. Good banter.
But this is serious. This is where the fun stops. No one clapping. They are now. Well done.
Right, Chris Ross, age 31, played at City Derry. Today, got off really slow. Found the greens very slow today. Made a couple of bad putts, 3 putted 4 maybe out of the first 9 greens. Don't know what happened, just turned 15. Got lucky with 3 wood, put it about say a foot, made birdie there. Just everything happened since then. Made another birdie coming into 18. So it wasn't a bad finish, thank God. What a setting for a golf course. Beautiful. Long, it's a tough course for us, definitely tough. But one day now, it's definitely a lovely parkland course now. Lovely.
So maybe the form man with a fast finish, can he keep it going? Crowd thinks so. Just tailing away from left to right. And onto the fairway, the very edge of it.
Paul Llewellyn, age 42, play at Drayton Park Golf Club in the Midlands, handicap of 6. I played pretty solid all the way around. Par 3s let me down a little bit today, including the 17th, which we smacked it through the back with a 6 iron. But yeah, it was nice. Par 5s were good. Par 5s played well. Our playoff is just play on people's nerves, because that's what we do. We've been there before. Probably make them all wait on the first tee for a bit, as I did at Frilford, and then turn up with a little smile and shake their hands and welcome them to the pressure cooker.
Yeah, it's a very good speech. Let's see if he can produce the goods with the driver. Looks high and mighty and handsome, and it is. Beauty right down the middle, so they're all away. 2 cracking drives there, and a couple that have found the rough, including this one. So Sneeze second. Just got to be careful it doesn't snag the hosel of the iron here from this thick rough. And that's what's happened. But it's battling its way down there. He can chip and putt that and make his par 4. Tough opening hole for the playoff this 16. Ross is second with the wood. And that also looks left. And it's in there. What a difficult pin position for a hole that's this long. Breezy now, not easy. Sneeze played 2 to here, so this is his 3rd. Bit more than the pitch. A long way back in 2. And that's pushed. So maybe 5 is going to be the best he can do. Rocky Llewellyn's tee shot was marvellous. Still a long iron. Just falling off the left edge of the green. Not in bad shape. Larter's tee shot was monstrous. This is very doable from here. Opportunity knocks. Doesn't like it, it's pushed.
Straight ball, straight.
So, difficult to pick a winner after the seconds and thirds to the first playoff hole, the 16th. And now the short game. Let's see if we see some silky short game skills. He's disgusted with that. It's left and contact was poor. Ross from the other side. Well, he's played the chip shot of his life. That was an amazing pitch. And he would, with his shot, make a birdie. 1 under par after 1. What a surprise from there. You always have to do something special to win a playoff. Sneeze 4th now. Best he can do is a 5, you would think. Little chip and run along the floor. It was the right choice of shot, but 6 feet away in 4. Chipping for Llewellyn. Well, normally he's